Welcome to Bible Shorts, Episode 80, A Vision of God in the Temple. Now, a generation or more, which means a number of years after Elisha dies, the northern kingdom becomes more powerful. Its king, Jeroboam II, invades and conquers many surrounding areas, including the kingdoms of Aram, Ammon, and Moab. The kingdom of Israel enjoyed peace and security, but the rich oppressed the poor and helpless, and just like Ahab and Jezebel, people worshipped other false gods and not just the Lord. So God sent prophets to the northern kingdom to warn the people. One of them was called Amos, who was a sheep herder and sycamore fig farmer in Judah when the Lord sent him north to tell people that behaving justly was more important than burnt offerings, and warning them that Israel was going to be destroyed and the people would be taken away into exile to a foreign land. And they did not believe him and told him to leave and go back to Judah. Then, a few years later, a priest named Isaiah was in the Jerusalem temple, and he says in the book in the Old Testament named after him, "In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lofty, and the hem of his robe filled the temple. Seraphs were in attendance above him. Each had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their faces, and with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew." Now, we have no idea what a seraph actually looks like, other than that they have 6 wings. So, remember, artists just have to use their imagination when they draw pictures of them. And then one seraph called to another and said, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." And at the sound of their voices, the doorposts and the threshold shook, and the temple filled with smoke. And Isaiah said, "Woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. Yet my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Well, what does he mean by unclean lips? Well, he means that he makes mistakes. He's a sinner, right? Like everybody. We all do things that we shouldn't do. And Isaiah's remembering all those things he's done or said that he shouldn't have, and he's aware that God is perfect, he's not, and he feels afraid. Isaiah then says, "Then one of the seraphs flew to me, holding a live coal that had been taken from the altar with a pair of tongs. The seraph touched my mouth with it and said, 'Now that this has touched your lips, your guilt has departed and your sin is blotted out.'" Now, this was a sign to reassure Isaiah that he doesn't need to be afraid. God loves him and forgives him. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And Isaiah said, "Here am I. Send me." Then the Lord said, "Go and say to my people, hear and hear, but do not understand. See and see, but do not perceive. Make the heart of this people fat, and their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and turn and be healed." That doesn't sound good, does it? Isaiah then says, "How long, O Lord?" And God replied, until cities lie waste, without inhabitant, and houses without people, and the land is utterly desolate, and the Lord sends everyone far away, and vast is the emptiness in the midst of the land. So Isaiah has the same message that Amos had. Trouble is coming. They're going to be conquered by another nation and taken far away. Who are these people? A warrior people from a place called Assyria, who come from the far side of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. And it's not just Israel, the northern kingdom, that's going to be in danger. The whole coastal area is going to be plundered and invaded. But Jerusalem is not going to fall yet. Thanks to a king of Judah, we will meet next week. And some good advice from the prophet Isaiah. What happens next? Look for episode 81. The Assyrians invade.